Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Shabby Shambles here. I had the opportunity to watch Everything Money's video contrasting Snowflake and Palantir, and I wanted to take a moment to respond. To start off the video by saying I think that Everything Money has a really good analytical style. I really think that their type of financial analysis should be the first thing anyone does when evaluating stock. But I wanted to give some insight into what I think that they missed, what I think that they glossed over. First, being the businesses. With any sort of business like this that's operating in a new high growth industry, you can't really look at the financials, and you saw that at the end of the video, right, where they made all these assumptions and use those assumptions to get their final numbers, right, for the valuation of the company. You can't really evaluate the company like that. You got to look at leadership. You got to look at a moat. You got to look at the business proposition. How good do you think this product is? Their core business fundamentals that aren't really reflected in the financial analysis. Uh, for bigger companies like Microsoft, like um, Amazon, you can rely more heavily on financial analysis, but especially for new uh, companies operating in high growth industries that haven't really taken off yet, that have huge growth potential, it's really hard to sort of use that financial analysis and have it mean anything at all. Um, so that's number one. Number two, I wanted to take a moment and talk about um, their assumption that Palantir and Snowflake are operating in the same space. They're certainly similar companies, but I think what they do is different enough that they aren't really going to be in competition with each other going forward. Thirdly, even if they were in the same, and this is my bias, not financial advice, obviously, just my opinion. Thirdly, I think that if even if they're operating in competition with each other, Palantir hasn't kicked off its consumer side yet, right? We are seeing a Palantir that is heavily focused on R&D, product development, and solving problems for its customers. They haven't kicked off sales yet. They haven't really gone after that consumer side. They are still coming up with their core product. They're still, even after all this time, I think they launched it in '08, still working on it, still developing their product. And you can see this, right? Snowflake is operating in the consumer space. You know, they're operating with businesses. Palantir's operating with the Ukraine. Palantir's operating with the UK National Health Service. NHS? National Health Service? I think so. Uh, Palantir's operating with the U.S. Department of Defense. These are organizations that the technology matters, right? The the efficiency of the technology, its ability to produce results matters. And I think that gives Palantir a long term edge. And I just wanted to touch on that for any of you who saw Everything Money's video. I think that they're great guys. I think that they came up with really good analysis and really, you know, sort of showed how you should approach looking at a stock for the first time. That's what I think is really valuable about their content, especially that content, is that it shows um, even with these companies, you should always do financial analysis first. You should always have the numbers on off the top of your head. It gives you a grounding in something quantitative, even as you spin off and do more research in the company. Um, but I just wanted to. I thought there were a couple things they missed, a couple things that they glossed over. They didn't really seem to know that much about Palantir or Snowflake, and I think they ended up underestimating Palantir based on some analyst reviews and overestimating Snowflake. And I just wanted to clarify a few things. So that's going to be it from me for this video. I hope that everyone understands I love Everything Money. They're fantastic guys. They do a good job. But they glossed over a few things in that video. Alright, take care.